Hello, my dear fashion enthusiasts. I am delighted to welcome you back today to Brandibay Fashion. I hope you are well and ready to experience something truly exceptional, because what you are about to discover will quite literally transform your perception of fashion. Settle in comfortably, grab your favorite drink, and let yourself be carried away. The spectacle unfolding before your eyes is simply fascinating. At the heart of the video, you find yourself immersed in the unique world of the JUNYA Watanabe Spring-Summer 2026 show at Paris Fashion Week. From the very first moments, it is impossible not to be captivated by the designer's boldness as he seizes on everyday life and reinvents it with boundless imagination. Look at this first silhouette, a black dress seemingly simple at first glance, whose sleeves intrigue with their unexpected composition, fragments of red patent leather shoes. This nod to a subtly offbeat elegance immediately sets the tone for the show. Here, nothing is left to chance and every detail tells a story, a memory, or even a dream. As the models walk down the runway, one can sense Watanabe's unique poetry rising to the surface. The rounded shoulders made of stainless steel spoons evoke the sturdiness of medieval armor, while maintaining that contemporary and playful touch that makes all the difference. Further along, golden forks form a sophisticated boa, delicately draped over a minimalist black dress, a prodigious fusion of unapologetic absurdity and pure beauty. I love this contrast between the utilitarian and the precious, between the subverted ordinary and the sublimated extraordinary. Pay close attention to the subtle details. Reconfigured hangers become straps or elegant frameworks for reinvented trench coats or sculptural dresses. It's as if each garment carries within it the silent memory of daily gestures, ironing, hanging, storing, suddenly transcended by the creative magic of the designer. In my view, there is a profound reflection here on what it means to wear something, not only a fabric against one's skin, but also an entire past, an unsuspected emotional weight. The show gradually evolves toward more introspective creations, silhouettes constructed from broken suitcases, deformed springs, or quilted stockings. These pieces evoke a particular emotion. They seem to tell the chaotic journey of lives shaken but never resigned. And then there are the models holding enigmatic white cards. Isn't it fascinating? It feels as though fragments of personal stories are parading down the runway. What I particularly appreciate about this collection is its incredible ability to blend vulnerability and strength in every outfit. The light materials contrast with the intensity of the message conveyed. One feels a gentle nostalgia tinged with hope. Watanabe subtly invites us to redefine our concept of beauty. It lies less in perfect appearance than in the ability to be reborn from one's own shattered pieces. Finally, I can only applaud the technical and artistic ingenuity of the creator. Observe how the umbrella ribs structure the skirts in the manner of a modern crinoline, how the ribbons coil into airy spirals, or how the geometric cutouts breathe movement and life into the stretch fabric. Dear fashion enthusiasts, this show is much more than a simple presentation of clothing. It is a sensory exploration where each piece becomes a living work, imbued with emotions and untold stories. To conclude, allow me to share my personal impressions of this collection. I was deeply impressed by the narrative strength and boundless creativity that emanate from each silhouette. The highlights of this collection undoubtedly lie in the designer's ability to breathe new life into everyday materials, transforming the ordinary into the sublime. The boldness in assembling industrial elements, and the poetry that emerges from these unique compositions reveal the full artistic scope of Watanabe's approach. However, I believe it is important to point out that this collection, although fascinating, is not without its weaknesses. The extreme experimentation, while visually stimulating, can sometimes make certain pieces difficult to wear in everyday life. The line between artwork and functional clothing is particularly thin here, which could limit the collection's accessibility to a very discerning audience. I I would like to warmly thank you for your attention throughout this analysis. I sincerely hope that this report has allowed you to appreciate the richness and depth of Junya Watanabe's universe. If you enjoyed this video, I invite you to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our upcoming fashion events, to click the thumbs up to support our work, and to share your thoughts in the comments. I wish you an excellent viewing experience for the rest of the show. And to conclude on a lighter note, did you know that in Japan since the 17th century, there has been a specific word for the art of reusing an old garment by transforming it? Buro, a tradition that finds a modern echo here in Watanabe's work. Thank you all and see you soon for new stylistic explorations. I look forward to seeing you again. Goodbye.